Assalamualaikum dear students, welcome back to YouTube channel. This is Rana Shahid here. Dear students, today we will discuss our main topic that is known as cell wall. In this topic we will discuss about the layers of cell wall, what is primary cell wall, secondary cell wall and tertiary cell wall and middle lamella. In this topic we will discuss about the structure, function and the composition of the cell wall. So let's start. Dear students, cell wall is the outermost boundary of the plant cell. This is the characteristic feature of the plant cell, that it contains cell wall, that is the outermost boundary. Plant cell wall is made up of mainly cellulose material, that is a polysaccharide. Animal cell wall, not present any cell wall not present in the animal cell. Prokaryotic cell wall, here in the prokaryote the cell wall is made up of peptidoglycan or murine, that is a mixture of amino acid and the sugar molecule. Fungi cell wall is made up of chitin material. Define rigid layer of the polysaccharide lying outside the plasma membrane of the cell, that is known as cell wall. It is the rigid structure, it is a non-living structure, it is a fully permeable structure present only in the plant cell. Discovery in 1665, Robert Hooke firstly described the cell and their compartment and also cell wall. Origin, it is secreted by the protoplasm. Protoplasm, it is the combination of the nucleus and the cytoplasm. Protoplasm secretion, and its main origin is Golgi apparatus or Golgi complex. Here is a MCQs for you for the biological student. What is the main origin? What is the secretion of the cell wall? Layers. Here we talk about the layers of the cell wall. There are three main layers of the cell wall: primary cell wall, secondary cell wall, and that is known as middle lamella. So dear students, we will discuss about the primary cell wall, secondary cell wall and middle lamella and their composition and their arrangement, how they will arrange in a sequence in a crisscross manner. So first of all we will describe middle lamella. It is first to be formed between the primary cell wall and its neighboring cells. When we talk about middle lamella, we say that middle lamella is firstly to be formed between two cells and primary cell wall and the neighboring cells. Here we will look about the structure. These are two plant cells. First one, second one, nucleus and so many organelles present in the cytoplasm. When we will discuss about these red lines shows that this is the main structure, that is known as middle lamella, that is known as plasmodesmata. Middle lamella is made up of cellulose, hemicellulose, etc. and other some materials. So next we will discuss about the first layer in the cell. First layer in this cell, that is known as primary cell wall. After the primary cell wall, there is a second layer that is automatically known as secondary cell wall. So this is the secondary cell wall. This is the secondary cell wall of this cell and that cell. So plasmodesmata, dear student, it is a gap junction between primary and the secondary wall. It helps in the cytoplasmic connection. It helps in the cytoplasmic movement. When we look about the cyclosis movement, suppose we can see that is a cell and it has no distinct cytoplasm, then cell move and this material, that is known as cyclosis movement, and this cyclosis movement This help in the cytoplasmic connection. That is known as, these are the special pores. These pores, these gaps, these are known as plasmodesmata. What is a primary wall? What is a primary cell wall? It is a true wall made up of the cellulose, hemicellulose and the pectin material. Pectin is a sticky material that close the two cell that help in the middle lamella pectin. It is a sticky material between the cell wall or the two cells, between the two plant cells. Cellulose material, that is a major material, that is a major component of the primary cell wall. There is a polysaccharide in which many glucose units are arranged in a crisscross manner. So these cellulose fiber are arranged in a crisscross manner with the right angle as well as normal angle as well as perpendicular line. So these are the structure. In this structure we will discuss, these are the small glucose material which are arranged in a crisscross manners, and these look when in the ultra microscope. When these are shown in the ultra microscope, they show the perpendicular angle of 90 right angle, that is known as normal angle. So dear student, next हमारा topic है, that is known as secondary cell wall. It is a more thick rigid structure formed after the primary cell wall. It is the cell wall that is made after the primary cell wall. What is the main composition? It has many material which make the primary secondary cell wall. So these are the material. First one, inorganic ions, silica gel, waxes, lignin and the cutin material. So these are the parts, these are the material which made up the secondary cell wall. Here is the difference between primary and secondary cell wall. Secondary cell wall is more thick, primary cell wall is more thin. It depends upon their variation, it depends upon their thickness. So prokaryotic cell wall, it is made up of the peptidoglycan or murine, which is a mixture of the amino acid and the sugar molecule. So this was all about primary cell wall, secondary cell wall and middle lamella. So at the end of the day, we will discuss major function of the cell wall. So first one is, it provides mechanical support, it provides shape to the cell, it provides rigidity to the cell, it provides barrier for the crossing of the molecule, it also prevents from the osmotic lysis, it is a fully permeable membrane, it protects the cell from the pathogen, it protects the cell against different pathogen, it is also help in the apoplast pathway. So this was all about the structure, function and the layer of the cell wall. Hope so this video will be useful for you. आप लोगों ने इस वीडियो को लाइक भी करना है, सब्सक्राइब भी करना है और आगे फॉरवर्ड भी करना है. थैंक यू.